Alright, what's up everybody? We are back for a new episode of Arrow. This is Season 4, Episode 17, which is titled Beacon of Hope. Interesting title, I gotta say, considering the fact that I'm not feeling exactly all too hopeful right now. The situation regarding Oliver and Felicity is far from optimistic. With Felicity basically, well, it seems to be making a decision here, like definitively, right? To say, actually, I can't do this after all. Yeah, it's obviously had me very conflicted. I'm not going to repeat myself once again when it comes to that whole discussion, because I talked about it extensively last episode, of course. I noticed, by the way, that last episode was like particularly lowly rated over on IMDb. I think it was the worst rated episode of the season, and I was kind of like shocked by it because I didn't think it was necessarily a bad episode by any means, right? And it's still, like, I'm not going to lie, but this mystery of why people talk down so much on Season 4 is still something that I'm trying to kind of figure out. You know, I think that it is so far in terms of like kind of our main antagonist and the situation going on and stuff. It's the least eventful maybe season, you know, like the least engaging one. I can get behind that, but I don't think it's necessarily like a lot worse so far, right? But then a lot of people told me it mainly has to do kind of like with the final episodes and stuff, I guess, and you know, the payoff that I'm guessing is not maybe really there or whatever, right? But it might also very much actually be at this direction that Oliver and Felicity's relationship is heading into, right? And probably a lot of people were actually just unhappy overall with what happened there. I mean, I'm not like, I don't really judge, right? Again, the situation is conflicting because it's like, what really changed about Oliver? If you'd ask me, nothing changed about him. Yes, he kept alive from Felicity, but it was also because, again, that's a promise he had made, right? Now I'm still having the discussion after all, but I kind of do believe him on his word when he says, like, yeah, I won't lie about anything else other than that, though. I mean, I guess only in the type of situation where he would have to make that kind of promise to somebody. And in that case, I think it's kind of like, it can be warranted, right? So this also having to do with his son, who would be, you know, like put at risk if more people knew, and, you know, it obviously risks that the secret is going to spread even more, so it put his son basically at detriment also. The situation is very understandable, and Oliver definitely has changed over the seasons. He's been more upfront. He's not lying purposefully about a lot of stuff to people, although I guess like in small kind of ways he might still at times. But Felicity knew this about him. Felicity has been knowing this about him already for a while now, and so the fact that now suddenly it hits this breaking point, right, or it's like the last drop in a bucket or whatever the expression is, yeah, I don't really know if I can see it the same way. I guess that's all that I mean to say. But for now, guys, we are going to dive into this new episode of Arrow. If you enjoy my reactions to the show, you can, of course, get early access to the next bunch of episodes straight away over on my Patreon page, which is going to be linked on top of the description. Go and check it out. Over there, we're going to be several seasons ahead. Full-length reactions are up there, and you can also sign up for free and watch the next episode already right now. So, with that being said, let's dive into this new episode. Here we go, Iron Heights Prison. Brie Larvin. I think we've seen her, right? Wasn't she in a Flash episode? Wasn't that the Bee Woman or something? Am I misremembering?
I have 90 more seconds.
The judge ain't here. I am. See what you're so hot for without an internet connection.
Bees.
Wow.
I like bees.
Wow. Oh shit. I'm kind of honestly low-key impressed with myself for remembering, because that was like, I think, season 1 of The Flash, which by now is like a super long time ago for me, right? That's how it started. So yeah, we must have locked her up in Iron Heights. I don't honestly remember that. I mean, obviously, you can't remember what happens to every single villain or whatever, right? But fascinating. I love how they kind of bring villains like back, I guess, across shows as well, so it stays original that way.
Knee on your back, foot flying out!
No, it's not!
God damn.
What advice would you give to me?
None at all, Diggle.
You're getting tired, you're dropping your shoulder, and you're opening yourself up.
Oh shit. Okay, fair enough. I guess even Diggle has things to learn from Oliver in this regard.
The streets have gone quiet since we took Dark off the board.
His organization hasn't been. Hive is still out there.
I was gonna say, plus, you know it won't be too long lasting, judging by how last episode ended. I still don't know what they were really like teasing there with the ring and everything.
What's wrong?
Alex has a new job interview with Rivet Dark.
Oh, yeah.
Still don't see why you just can't put yourself back in the race, Oliver.
You know, voters, they hate flip-flopping, and that would be a pretty big one.
I mean, he's literally given his endorsement.
Are you gonna run for mayor?
Palmer Tech. They're hiring a new head of public relations. I just heard that from someone.
Wait, so that's what you want to be?
She's not Voldemort. And I'm fine. That's a good idea.
Oh.
You should tell Alex to talk to Felicity.
Oh. Oh, that's what she's talking about.
But it's shocking that you know who Voldemort is.
Well, I mean, I'm not immune to pop culture. I read a few of the Harry Potter books.
Really? I was gonna bet Thea that you just saw the movies.
There were movies.
Wait, what the fuck? So he read the books at a point where the movies did not exist yet. I actually don't know how many books were out by the time the first Harry Potter movie came out. I would think about 4. I would think the Goblet of Fire maybe was just releasing when Philosopher's Stone hit the cinemas, right? Because I know that the Deathly Hallows book came out during the movie release of Order of the Phoenix. Yeah, nerd shit. I would know because I was a massive Harry Potter fan, especially back then. That was 15 years ago, man. 20, maybe.
Where's my idol?
It's not your concern anymore.
It's nearby. I can feel it.
I can feel what he says. Oh boy. Here we go already.
But I still have enough to make short work of the two of you.
Do you see what you're dealing with now, Oliver?
Anything I can do to help you?
No, you can't do anything with that cold.
You sound like my mother.
And I'm sure if she was here, she'd tell you to listen to my favorite girl. Hi, Eddie.
And she's back.
Only because my cold medication is starting to make me see double.
He thinks we look like twins.
I don't think that's what he said.
Yeah, I don't know. Her coming in would make me see double too, but for different reasons.
B-R-E-A-C-K-U-P. Oh my god, I don't know what's worse, the fact that you just spelled out breakup or that you misspelled it.
I wasn't paying attention, I guess.
You know, usually someone buys me dinner before we start breaking up the cuffs.
This guy.
I used to be Ra's al Ghul. Yes, this I know. What I'm less clear of is why my resources haven't been deployed to get me out of here.
Did he just literally step out of the shadows and have the cop not even realize that he was here? Because I thought he was just here for like visiting hour.
Hive is moving forward with Genesis, but not with you. They like you here, but they do wish you the best of luck with your trial.
Interesting. They want to go on without him.
Performance issues are common for men of your age.
You're gonna need a Viagra pill.
I know how passionately you love and how much it hurts once that love goes away.
You know, between Merlin, Slade Wilson, and Ra's al Ghul, I thought that I'd be a little tougher than that.
We all got emotions, unfortunately.
But I'm here for you.
Thank you.
Like, I like how Oliver and Laurel's relationship genuinely has gotten just a lot more wholesome over time, right? Like, truly friendly. Like, I'm not going to lie, you know me, I always had those little worries or whatever that, like, oh, things were going to escalate at some point again, because it kind of seemed like for a while there, it was impossible for things not to escalate between them, right? But now they've, like, actually found somehow a way to not have that happen anymore. Yeah, just looking out for each other.
Are you all right?
Here we go.
Phil? Phil?
Affected by Damien Dog, somehow.
I can't get
God damn. Oh!
Their behavior can be appalling sometimes.
Why always with the terrible language?
Your CEO has miraculously recovered from paralysis thanks to an implantable biostimulant microchip. Hand one over and I'll be on my way.
Oh, she wants one for herself. Oh, wait, how is that going to actually help her?
There's only one prototype.
The one inside Felicity Smoke. What's a girl gotta do to get on her calendar?
I can talk to Alex if you want, but I can't promise a job you'll be excited.
Yeah, speaking of seeing double, she looks just like Felicity, actually, when you think about it. They could accidentally mistake her for actually being, you know, their boss.
Yep, you're right about that.
Oh, man.
Because it would be swell if we could chat about a certain implantable biochip. I'm sure your board would really appreciate it.
Yeah, you're not saving this guy anymore, though.
I had a run-in with her last year.
If this Brie Larvin is coming for you, we need to get you out of here.
I'm guessing Felicity was in that episode. I think it was like season 1, episode 18 or something for The Flash. Probably was a crossover.
Have you seen this? I was just there.
I'd still be there if Felicity hadn't. Oh my God, Felicity.
Man is feeling like one of those people who, you know, was supposed to show up at work during 9/11 or whatever, right? But they called in sick.
Felicity's in there.
Via 2. I tried calling, but no answer. She must have already been inside by the time the swarm hit.
Phone. All of his phones going off.
There's no way that this bee attack is a coincidence.
I don't think it's Hive, and I don't think those are bees.
No, bees don't give off hundreds of different...
Yeah.
Last year, Felicity helped Barry Allen take down the bee's inventor.
So it's payback.
Well, Lorphin picked a hell of a day for it. Donna is in there too. She stopped by Felicity's office to, you know, cheer her up a little.
Everybody's in there, man. I'm trying to remember, was it actual bees last time, or were they also like robotic bees back then still?
You have 10 minutes before I start voting board members out. My drones pack a lot more ow than your typical sting. Tick tock.
Dude, I remember as a kid, I would always end up somehow getting stung by a bee. It's funny because it hasn't happened to me in like 20 years, I feel, or something. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even know what it's like anymore. I just remember that at the time, it was always my worst, like, nightmare.
From now on, I'm buying flats. I mean, these assaults are weekly. It's ridiculous. It's just so not conducive to high fashion.
Priorities.
We're trapped? I don't know. No, exactly.
The vents.
Okay. Oh, no, I don't.
She is not crawling in there. You know what kind of person she is. Yeah, you're gonna get dirty too.
Anybody here?
Oh.
Secret lair.
Oh.
Okay, so we don't need to take out the bees. We
Right. That's taking him here, right? Oh man, here we go.
Holy frack.
Well, I guess we got another person that's from here on out gonna be in on our little operation.
If I pass out, it's because I'm sick, not because, you know.
So can anybody just walk in here?
It's been known to happen.
Back in Star City, you were a big deal. In here, the only big deal is him.
Oh, this guy.
I think we're getting off on the wrong foot. There must be some sort of way.
With his mouth sewn.
I'm sorry, I just gotta know, did you sew that in yourself, or do you have some kind of lip sewing guy?
Oh, shit! Okay. I was gonna say, I don't think they realize who they're messing with, but so far, actually, they're holding their own.
I thought I'd left this all behind. Do you hear that? Bee.
The sound alone, man. Give me shivers. Oh boy. It's gonna be a whole swarm chasing them.
Oh, this is so weird. I literally just had a dream where you were the Green Arrow. Wait, this is happening?
You're still here.
This is Star Labs 5000 Exostation. What are the specs on this?
Curtis!
Get it together.
Well, I mean, I guess he'll be a useful temporary replacement for Felicity though, right? We'll need him.
What are you doing here?
I saw the beehive on the news. Felicity's in there.
Yeah, we were just about to mount a rescue mission.
Brie Larvin, apparently she hacked the prison computer network and got herself early release. Clever.
Feel free to use
Right.
that, by the way.
I mean, you can't put me in front of this beautiful...
That's just what she was doing on that computer initially, right?
And I can help. Now look, these bees, they're tiny computers, okay? With Felicity trapped inside, you guys are gonna need someone to hack them, but I'll have to be careful.
Oh my god, he's making the same jokes now.
It's too soon for bee puns, right?
Let's assume that it is.
It's always too soon. Like, there is no right time for it.
You want me on the team? I mean, you want me on the team.
Let's go.
Oh boy.
You see,
I feel like he's a little bit too giddy about this all, you know what I mean? Like, everybody here is dead serious right now.
primordial energies that flow through all things. I now command them.
Command them.
Madness is a matter of perspective, Mr. Queen. Your morality blinds you from understanding what I have achieved.
To be fair, having him just seen actually shield himself from a bunch of bullet damage, I don't think he's that mad.
Tell me where you have hidden my idol, and I promise to kill you both quickly.
We'll pass.
Oh shit, man. You might, but she ain't.
Now it's time to hack some bees. Okay, so that's what that button does.
Just figuring it out. I feel like this tends to be kind of my strategy, is like, I'm never afraid to just experiment with a bunch of shit. It's so funny, like, I'll have my parents always come to me with some issue on their phone or whatever, right? And it's like, I don't necessarily know the answer. I just try a whole bunch of shit. And they are always too afraid to do it.
Felicity!
Curtis? How do you know that bee's name?
I did it! I hacked the bees!
How did you... What are you doing there?
I know, right? I am still pinching myself.
Can you hack them all, though? What, are they now just gonna be on, like, our side?
They'll meet you at the West Utility entrance. Can you get there? Did I mention how cool this is?
You did, a couple times.
Have you deactivated the bees? Positive. Sorry, I'm nervous.
Why would you deactivate them, though? Just activate them in your favor.
Negative. The bees are back. I got kicked out.
Ah, man. How the fuck is that going to work? Oh. Oh, shit. What the fuck are we looking at now? A bee soldier? I mean, that's super cool. At least that makes him, like, physical. And I guess, well, Oliver already tried just shooting an arrow at him and it just went straight through him, I guess. So, yeah, that still won't do any damage. But I don't know. Maybe there is going to way to combat it that way.
The bee is replicating itself.
Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, no. My man's about to turn into a bee soldier himself.
He'll be okay. And he'll be back. They just got their butts kicked by that bee man.
This is why we leave the nicknames to Cisco. What? Inside joke.
Yeah, you don't know about him. And you should be very happy that you don't.
I thought we were friends, Smoke. 10 minutes ago, you had 10 minutes to go. You're out of time, Glasses. Because we...
Glasses. How did she just call her glasses when she's wearing the exact same thing?
She's in my office, which is A, yes, gross, but B means she's not with the board members.
Since she brought up Oliver, honey, have you spoken to him since...
Mom!
Why the fuck would you bring this up now?
They'll operate on a singular frequency to orientate themselves. If we can disrupt it, then we can disperse the colony. The only problem is that we need to generate a high enough frequency to damage the network, but unless you guys have a portable sonic projector handy, then... What?
We do. Oh, she's the sonic projector herself.
Just give them the full Mariah Carey, and it should disrupt whatever connection the bees are operating on.
Exactly. It's just gonna, yeah.
Sure about this? I don't have time to be sure.
I'm assuming it's just gonna, like, disable them or whatever, right? There we go, there we go. So did we just kill them inside of him, though? Is he he's just gonna poop him out eventually, or what? What are we saying? Because I was thinking maybe they would come, like, flying out or something. That would probably have been the preferable outcome.
My victory's inevitable, Mr. Queen. Just think, all of this power came from the life essence of one man.
You become a monster.
I mean, so what are we saying? Are you still on, like, a 0 kill count?
Let me show you.
Oh, shit. Look at those eyes.
No, I need more.
Huh. It's interesting because he was kind of choking out Oliver in a way where you could compare it to like Damien Dog's move, but I don't think there's supposed to be overlap there though.
Well, it's actually more like a lair, decommissioned, but if we can get the board members in there, then they can escape through a secret exit.
Don't you think you should have thought of that like 15 minutes ago?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was busy trying not to die, and you were talking.
Well, you don't open up to me, hun.
Open up?
Like a pistachio.
Like a pistachio. She is so not fit for these kinds of situations, man.
Honey, I think this is a concrete wall.
And these are explosive devices.
Actually, they're autonomous communication devices. I'm just really hoping that Curtis hasn't figured out how to stop them from exploding yet.
Oh.
So they're not supposed to, actually, but for now it comes in handy. Damn. Smart, man. So she had just, like, sealed the elevator shut like that. Yo, I'd be so worried that this elevator doesn't work anymore after this explosion or something. It's just gonna send us crashing down.
Keep them safe. Huh?
Oh. What are you gonna do, fight her?
Beautiful creatures, my bees.
They obey you.
Neural implants.
You used to control them the old-fashioned way.
How did you know that?
She was there.
Yes, I guess. So why bees?
She doesn't Oh, yeah. I'm guessing Felicity never really had like a face-to-face encounter with her or something, right? Felicity was just helping Barry behind the scenes.
I am running out of patience, and your friend is running out of time. Now give me the damn...
Huh. What's happening?
That was embarrassing.
That's why she needs it, huh? That right there is why she needs that chip, surely.
I have a tumor on my L4 vertebrae. The tricky little guy is wrapped around my spinal cord.
There we go.
All the bees in the world couldn't get a cripple to walk.
Yeah.
And then I read about your miracle chip. I couldn't afford it.
Maybe if you asked nicely.
Why did they ever give her internet access over in prison?
The blueprints are on a remote hard drive in Curtis Holt's lab.
You are a smart girl.
Why would you do that, Felicity? You're just trying to distract her or what?
I mean, this bee's got everything.
That was inside me?
Well, that and thousands of its microscopic larvae. Don't worry. Should pass in a few days.
I was gonna say was. Technically, it still is.
But
Ooh.
we just beat a group of robot bees using a superhero doohickey, and if that's not high-five worthy, I don't know what is.
Curtis, Thea and Felicity are still trapped inside Palmer Tech with who knows how many more bees. We're not...
Yeah, ain't exactly a win, actually. I gotta give that to Oliver.
If we do not do our jobs perfectly, then people die. And not just strangers, but friends, family, and loved ones. So think about that every time you crack a joke.
Hey, can I talk to you for
Is he just taking out his own frustration still when it comes to the whole Felicity situation? Surely, right? That's just what it is. Yeah, we're definitely giving Curtis kind of a crash course, I guess, to get into the right mindset for these kinds of missions. What it means to be part of Team Arrow.
Any puppies you want to kick while you're at it? And bags of kittens that you want to throw down the river?
He needed to hear that.
I know you're hurting, but you can't take it out on Curtis.
I mean, if he doesn't hear it, he's gonna eventually find out, though. You know what I mean? So...
This is not a good life.
Yeah, you wouldn't want this.
I walked away from it.
Yeah.
And I was happy.
Life's not fair, whether you're in Star City or Ivy Town. But you're right. You can save this city. You do it every night. You're a beacon of hope to people.
There we go with that title. I think that's just what he needed to hear, right? He was, yeah, seemingly kind of ready to give up there already. I mean, it's interesting what he said. Like, maybe he should consider just genuinely dropping out of it, because that's what he originally already did in the first place, right?
Oh, hi, fellas. You know, I usually frown upon walk-ins, but how can I help you?
Oh, they're here for a shanking.
Good. Because then he only has to kill 2 of you.
Oh!
It turns out your friend, my new friend, Mr. Marr, has a soft spot for his only surviving relative, a grandmother. It is amazing what people will tell you with a few phone calls and a kind voice.
Oh, he got something on him, huh, in the meantime. Yeah, fair enough.
You may now call your organization and have that other message delivered.
That other message. Does that other message possibly have anything to do with rescuing him or breaking him out of here?
Sick of the violence.
Yeah, so am I, okay? Of course I am. But we put up with it. We push past it. Because what we do is important, okay? We have to be that beacon of hope.
There we go again.
Nobody else is.
You're the beacon of hope.
Nah, what we're, I guess, saying is that we're all the beacon of hope.
Thea, we're in a Die Hard movie with bees. Maybe I'm meant for great things, maybe I'm not. But whatever it is, it's not this. Sorry, I'm not coming back.
She really is done.
Next time they adapt, I can upload a virus that will disperse into the entire hive.
Like what they did in Independence Day, right? What, I can't watch movies too?
So what's the plan?
I just feel a little left out with the fact that I've seen so few of these actual movies, you know what I mean?
Shoot it near one of B. Arthur's minions, the virus will transmit to the rest of the colony, and we're done.
It's nice work.
To be fair, I always was more of a TV show guy than a movie guy. Like, I am super uncultured when it comes to movies. I feel like I haven't seen, you know, most of the, you know, like, best regarded ones.
To get the schematics, I had to tiptoe through Palmer Tech's computer network. And I saw some very familiar computer code. You never forget the hacker who sent you to prison.
Oh! Oh shit, now she came back for payback after all, realizing Felicity was involved the first time around already. What the fuck? Honestly.
Looks like your green friend didn't forget about you.
Nice. That is such a, like, that's a cool design though. You know, every time they hit him, it's like you see the red, yeah, I don't know, shapes forming.
Team Arrow, which I am now, remember, pinch me. I need a few more minutes.
Temporary.
I thought you were a better shot.
Yeah. Dude, clearly we are not going to have time for this, man. Come on, Curtis, hurry up.
Gotcha.
Nice.
Gone? Oh no. You gotta love how they out there have to like flee from a single one. You know what that reminds me of? That one Breaking Bad episode, Fly. Very underrated episode, actually. People always hate on it, but it's really good. Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah, no, that electricity just straight up zaps them. Ha 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 ha. Oh!
If I can't walk, you can't live.
Holy fuck. She actually shot him.
Who should I kill first? A or B?
Still doing it, huh?
It's me, Curtis, in case you guys don't recognize my voice yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you are Donzo.
Lay down, biatch.
I'd almost be inclined to say bye-bye. Terrible. Fucking terrible.
Thanks, GA. Do you mind if I call you GA? What about Larvin? What's gonna happen to her?
She's at Sterling General, overdosed on toxins from the bee and is in some sort of a coma.
More importantly, she's no longer holding a dozen innocent hostages.
That's both comforting and horrifying at the same time.
You're welcome.
I'm still flabbergasted by what he meant with GA. Gary Allen? I have no idea.
Oh, thank God. I tried to wake up. Hey, it's all right.
Oh, right. He's gone.
Yeah, and not for good.
We can't let him find it.
If he's in the tunnel searching for his idol, this is our chance to save your friends.
What the writers mean? They're still up there.
They're just gonna come attacking you. Hadn't they destroyed the idol? They tried to, at least, right?
The point is that I saw enough to know that this is where I belong.
So no more disappearing acts?
I promise.
Let's get you some of that soup.
Terrific.
Maybe I should burn some.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, for a second I consider, like, is this guy actually gonna become like a permanent member of our team also? You know what I mean? Because I could see it. Clearly they've kind of been building him up this entire season, but I think this really was a temporary thing. At least for now.
Wait, where'd your mom go?
Oh, Captain Lance drove her home.
Yeah, that is something I'll never be able to wrap my brain around.
Kind of cute.
Don't you miss this? I mean, I know you said that you wanted to get away from it all, but...
Thea keeps trying to kind of nudge her back into it, huh? Yeah, I see what you're doing, Thea.
This, the thrill of this, the rush. I mean, we just took down a bad biatch tonight. It doesn't get...
Biatch.
I wanted to make a difference. Be part of that beacon of hope you speak of. So
Well,
come back.
Exactly.
To remake this company. To use the technology that helped me walk again to make people's lives better. To make Palmer Tech into the beacon of hope.
Yeah, well, I don't think that's the outcome Thea was trying to achieve, though. I can still get behind it.
But he reached out to me. Told me about you.
Oh no, wait, is this gonna be Reiter or what?
He said you were his ace in the hole. Or do you prefer Mr. Diggle?
Oh. Oh! Oh shit, what? Now he's still gonna end up siding with them? Oh my god, dude, so much going on. As per usual, alright, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and of course you can get early access to the next bunch of episodes straight away over on my Patreon page, which is going to be linked on top of the description. Go and check it out. You can also sign up for free and watch the next episode right now, so I'll see you there.